Now he is withdrawn from the university. Armed forces career also gone for a 6. And where will I go? What will I do? That kind of a thing. Once this question was asked to Swami, Professor Nanjundaya, our former controller of examinations, he asked Swami this question. He said, Swami, why does man sin? And this is what Swami answered. He said, because he forgets the presence of God. He forgets the presence of God. If you remember always that God is watching you, right? Will you do that? See, that's the question. Supposing my parents are watching me, my friends are watching me. What if tomorrow in the newspaper it is told to everybody that so and so has done this? Will you still do it? If you forget, even if nobody is watching you, there's somebody who is watching you. This very beautiful episode happened maybe 2-3 years ago. There was a student of ours, he completed his undergraduation. Of course, there was a big debate whether he should join PG here or not. Finally, he joined. And then within a month or two, he fractured his leg. And so he was not able to attend classes for several days, not able to move about, and then he got a lot of time to think. So he thought to himself, his father was in the armed forces, so he wanted to join the armed forces. So he took a call and finally he withdrew. So he went for selection and he cleared the first round. So he was going for the second round. There was some blood donation camp in his locality. So he went to the blood donation and they checked the blood, whether your blood is worthy for donation and all. They checked the blood, and when they were checking, they found that this fellow is having hepatitis. The moment it was discovered, he realized that his career in the armed forces, there was one more final selection round. He was not eligible for that kind of a thing. Now he is withdrawn from the university. Armed forces career also gone for a 6. And where will I go? What will I do? That kind of a thing. So he is worried. His mother was worried. Mother was a Shri Sai devotee. And she prayed to Shri Baba, and in his own way, Shri Baba gave her assurance, nothing, don't worry. But she had that one day, night actually, Swami came in a dream. In the dream also she remembered that her son is having this problem. So she prayed, Swami, my son, he is having hepatitis, he wants to join armed forces, they will not select him and all that. Then Swami narrated to her in the dream this episode. He said, one day your son was walking from the Brindavan hostel to the college. And as there is a bridge over a drain which has to be crossed. So as he was crossing that bridge, there was a puppy which had fallen into that ditch. The mother had gone somewhere and the puppy's eyes were hardly open. It would have been just moving around. It fell into the ditch and there were a lot of thorny plants there. So with that half closed eyes, it was moving around and getting poked by the thorns. So it's not able to get any relief and the thorns are pricking it and it is, fall into the ditch, nowhere to escape. So it was yelping at the top of its voice. At that moment, this fellow is crossing the bridge. So he saw that puppy in the drain. And you know what he did? He jumped into the drain. He picked up that puppy and brought it to safe land. And he did it not once, twice it happened, and both times he has done it. For that act of service which he has done to that puppy, nothing will happen to him. This is what Swami tells, and articulated a great principle. He said, in my place, of course, the whole world belongs to the Lord, but as Swami used to say, the whole kingdom belongs to the emperor, but he does not install his throne in the bathroom, right? There is a place where the throne is installed. So, the whole world belongs to the Lord, but there are some spots of land on this earth which are uniquely blessed. Prashantilyam, Brindavan, right? Where he gave so much of his time. So, Swami said, in my place, if anybody does anything good, it will have multiplier effect and come to their rescue in myriad ways. This is what Swami articulated to the mother. So the mother got up first thing in the morning, she is in Maha bliss, because firstly she has seen Swami, secondly, Swami has given her personal assurance. So when the boy wakes up, she tells the son, see, this is what Swami came and told, and the fellow is shocked out of his wits because he himself has forgotten what he has done. He himself did not remember that one fine day he did it because he felt like doing it, he did it. He has forgotten, God has not forgotten. Few days later, for his routine checkup, again he went to the hospital and they did all the tests, and this is what the doctor said, that you have the antibodies for hepatitis, but the hepatitis itself is not there anymore in the body. Antibodies is the immune reaction of the body to any infection. So the antibodies are the proof that you have had the infection, but the infection is no longer there, only antibodies are left. So look at it, you have passed out of the institution and yet you have forgotten what all good things you did, but God has not forgotten.